tarmac for the fourth round of the WRC, Spain's Rally Catalunya, Costa Dorada. It will be fast, and the fastest on tarmac is Citroen's Sebastian Loeb, winner here in 2005.
It was always a good surface for us. The car, the tyre and me are usually going well on these surfaces, but okay, we have some new rivals with Marcus in Ford, and perhaps Pirelli has some new tyre, and so we don't know.
His two main rivals, Petter Solberg and Marcus Gronholm, know Loeb will be difficult to beat, but Gronholm believes he has one advantage.
Marco Martin won in 2004, we have to remember that, in a Ford, so we have our chances. I think Ford knows how to make good cars on asphalt.
Gronholm currently trails Loeb in the Drivers' Championship by 5 points. Manfred Stoll is third on 11 points, while Solberg still has some ground to make up in fourth. One name not appearing in those standings is Mikko Hirvonen. He made his breakthrough in this event last year with a 3-day charge to take third place. But since signing for Ford, it's been mainly disappointment. He needs to get back on that podium.
We had so much bad luck in Sweden and in Mexico that we need to start to get some points and get the Ford back on top of manufacturer leader. I know Sebastian and Marcus and Petter and Stefan, they're all gonna go really fast here. So it's not gonna be easy, but we have a very good car, so I'm confident anyway.
Ford are just 4 points behind Kroner's Citroen in the Manufacturers' Championship. Just as Ford need a big performance from Hirvonen to take back the lead, Citroen need their number 2 driver Xavi Pons to score here in order to stay on top. He carries the home nation's hopes this weekend, along with 2005 JWRC champion Daniel Sordo. Sordo in the non-manufacturer Citroen achieved his best ever WRC finish in Mexico, where he was 4th. He will seek to top that here.
My job is first is finish the rally in the best position or take the points, and after we will see. No, after this possible, I would like finish in the top 5. I don't know, on the podium, no?
The Catalunya region is in the northeast of Spain. Barcelona is the region's major city, but the rally takes place south of here around the holiday resort of Salou. One of the main attractions in Salou is the Portaventura theme park, and some of the drivers got their adrenaline pumping by taking a pre-rally ride on the roller coaster. Sebastian Loeb hoping that this is the only time he'll be upside down this weekend. The reigning world champion was back on terra firma at last night's ceremonial start on the Salou seafront. And Loeb is the first driver into the opening stage of the 16 that make up this rally. These opening kilometres typical of Rally Catalunya, fast and flowing, the sort of conditions that normally allows Loeb to dominate his rivals.
Gauche 140 plus, ouvre et ferme 140 moins. 100 mètres, attention, droite 80 plus, seul long. Et gauche 130 pour Milo, ouvre.
Marcus Gronholm next into the stage. Form suggests that he may be happy to just hang on to Loeb and see what happens, but Gronholm thinks that his Ford Focus has the beating of Loeb's Citroen.
Ja vasen nopea ahdas kirraa muuri. 5 ja oikea täys 120. Vasen laita oikea täys 120. Vasen nopea kirraa suppuun.
It's been a race just for Manfred Stoll to make the start line. He crashed in testing at the start of the week, and he and co-driver Ilka Miner were both taken to hospital. They suffered nothing more than bruised ribs, but the car was wrecked. His team needed to rush the car that was being prepared for Argentina into action. We're with Petter Solberg now. Some rain might provide the Norwegian with his best chance of success. That's when his Pirelli tyres will have an advantage over the BF Goodrich runners. But yet again, Solberg has technical problems. He's reporting problems with his brakes that won't help him setting the car through these corners.
30. Line to 4 left minus.
And Sebastian Loeb has also reported a long brake pedal. This is driver speak, meaning that when he applies the brakes, he is not getting the immediate reaction that he expects. The probable cause is overheating. The brakes will have seen a lot of use through this opening stage. He set a time of 13 minutes, 42.8 seconds.
Sebastian, the split times between you and Marcus are really, really close. The last one I have, 19.6, 1.4 slower you are than Marcus.
Yeah, I had nearly no brakes half of the stage. But I had to pump every braking, and the pedal is going down every time. I don't know what happened, so okay, I hope we can solve that.
But all seems fine with Marcus Gronholm's Ford. He was matching Loeb's splits through the earlier part of the stage, but as you just heard, due to Loeb's brake problems, he's been faster on the last few.
Oikein pitkä hidas. 2. Vasen eri tiukka. 100. Oikein eri.
But is he faster at the end? He's quicker by an impressive 6.1 seconds.
Marcus, what a fantastic start to the rally. 6.1 quicker than Sebastian.
Yeah, good car, really good. Nice to drive. I hope I can keep the same feeling during the rally now. Good.
Big weekend for Daniel Sordo. He comes to his home event 7th in the Drivers' Championship. He can't match the times of Gronholm and Loeb here, but so far he is faster than the rest. And so far so good for Xavi Pons. He's just 1.4 seconds slower than his countryman. This is Mikko Hirvonen. He made a strong start in both Sweden and Mexico, but was let down by technical problems and driver error.
Vasen tosi hidas mene sisältä vähän soraa. 7 maalit.
It looks like another good start. He's slower than Gronholm, but faster than both Sordo and Pons. He's third.
Niin oli. Se eka splitti, sitten se rupesi tulee sen jälkeen.
Mikko, obviously this rally last year was kind of what launched you into this drive, really, and how did it start?
Terrible, but okay. Marcus and Loeb, they are just flying, and I took it. The start of the stage is very, very difficult. I took it very steady and lost time, but that was stage number 1. We have still plenty to go.
Gareth McHale had his best ever WRC finish in Mexico, where he was 6th, but there will be no repeat here.
60. 4 right long and double caution right into him. 4 left maybe over jump tidy, watch it. 80. 5.
He slid off the road early on the opening stage.
Oh, switch her off. Oh, you alright? Yeah, we're okay. Just slowly rip yourself out of the belts, okay?
and there was no way back from there. So after stage 1, it's Gronholm leading from Loeb. Mikko Hirvonen is third in front of the Spanish duo Sordo and Pons. The Czech Republic's Jan Kopecky is sixth. Petter Solberg is down in seventh. His Subaru teammate Chris Atkinson is eighth. Marcus Gronholm believes he has the best car in the championship, and so far the results back this up. Join us after the break to see if he can stay ahead of Loeb.
Tosi hidas. 5.
Welcome back to Spain for the Rally Catalunya. We're with Sebastian Loeb on one of the fastest stretches of stage 2. Thanks to the bumper cam, you can enjoy the ride virtually at road level.
Attention, pour ce 140 long en 2 fois corde. 100 mètres, droite à corde. 100 mètres, double attention panneau sur droite 147, ferme 110 corde légère.
It's Loeb's ability to maintain maximum speed through stages like these that set him apart on the tarmac.
Sur gauche, ferme 130, ouvre et ferme 130.
But he has a rival here. Marcus Gronholm comes into the stage leading by over 6 seconds. One of the features of the Spanish stages are the deep cuts. Gronholm using them here to straighten the racing line as much as possible.
Oikein pitkä hidas kaide sisällä. 4 ja vasen eri sisältä ahdas.
And he uses them to good effect. He takes another 1.2 seconds out of Loeb. Petter Solberg also improving. He moves ahead of Jan Kopecky into 6th. Daniel Sordo is third fastest on the stage. Faster than Mikko Hirvonen, but the Finnish driver hangs on to third place by just 1.2 seconds. Further down the leaderboard, Xavi Pons is still 5th, while Alex Bengay moves into the point-scoring positions in 8th. But going into the first service stop, Sebastian Loeb is in the unfamiliar position of being second best on tarmac.
Sebastian, you're not leading an asphalt rally for once. What's been the problem this morning?
The problem is, first problem is that Marcus is really fast, and second problem is that we had a little problem with the brakes especially in the first. The second was better, but the first one I lost a bit the brake on the end of the stage, and then I lost some time.
Are you surprised how fast Marcus is?
Surprised? No. I knew that Marcus is a good driver also on tarmac. He begins to have a big experience also, and with a new Ford, I expected him to be really fast. I prefer when he's a bit behind, but we'll see.
Marcus, a double stage win, and I think you've got Sebastian Loeb a little bit worried.
I don't know about that, but yes, we won the stages, and he had maybe some small problem with the brakes, but okay, I am happy with the car and my driving, so it looks very good.
Are you starting to feel like an asphalt expert?
No, absolutely not. No. Still, we have many days here to do, and then we'll see on Sunday.
Spanish legend Carlos Sainz is in attendance, here with his former co-driver Marc Marti, and he will be keeping an eye on the two men vying to replace him in the affections of the home crowd, Xavi Pons and Daniel Sordo.
I'm just watching, trying to watch you.
Marcus Gronholm starts the afternoon with another stage win on stage 3. He extends his lead over Loeb to over 11 seconds. Daniel Sordo slower than both Loeb and Gronholm again, but he has an opportunity to get ahead of Mikko Hirvonen.
Izquierda 4 larga, acaba 6 con carril. 4 larga, acaba 6 con carril.
And here is Hirvonen approaching the end of stage 3.
Vasen 4, vasen hidas pidä. Ja oikein hidas pidä. Ja vasen nopea aukeaa vähän.
That's the time in the bottom of your screen that he has to achieve to stay in third, ahead of Sordo.
Tosi hidas menee sisältä soraa. 7 maali.
He's still in front, but his lead is down to just 0.3 of a second.
No, ne tulee kovaa taas.
So Sordo remains in 4th, Xavier Pons still in 5th, Petter Solberg holding on to 6th, but Jan Kopecky in the Skoda is closing in.
Droite à fond, 150 mètres à l'arbre, ciel sur gauche.
Sebastian Loeb into stage 4, and here he finally gets the better of Marcus Gronholm.
Et longue droite, ferme 120 cordes profondes.
Daniel Sordo was originally entered to drive in the JWRC Championship in Spain, but he has decided to go for glory in the senior division, driving a Citroën Zara. Remember, he was just 0.3 of a second down on third place Mikko Hirvonen coming into this stage. And here is Hirvonen. There's the time he needs to beat to stay ahead of Sordo, 12 minutes 34.7 seconds.
Lyhyt oikein nopea käännä 5. Vasen hidas tiukka silta ja maalissa.
He's slower. Sordo goes into third.
3 oltiin Markusta, 2 Sordoa, tuossa vähän maalia.
Last time when we were in Spain, it was a battle between you and a privateer in a Citroën. Danny's just got back past you there.
Yeah, he's driving very well. And looks like it's gonna be, at least with me, it's gonna be Finland against Spain again.
Xavier Pons starting to get left behind as Hirvonen and Sordo fight for supremacy in front of him, but he's still a very satisfactory 5th. And he's been consistently faster than Petter Solberg, the former world champion still struggling to make his mark here. Solberg's being chased by Jan Kopecky. The privateer is the leading Skoda, comfortably beating the 2 entered by the Red Bull team.
Brzda levá 5 punkt středem přes horizont, doprava 6 plus 40, pravá 5, 100.
Kopecky lost a few seconds to Solberg in that stage, but he is still in 7th. At the top, Gronholm's lead is reduced to 9.3 seconds, but it's Sordo's move into third which is creating excitement in the service park.
The rally at the moment is perfect. It's the third position is okay for me, and versus Loeb and after Gronholm and after Loeb. For me, it's okay, but now 2 different and difficult states, and I don't know, we will see.
Daniel Sordo trying to establish himself amongst the giants of the WRC. Will his run continue? See you after the break. Welcome back to Spain's Costa Dorada, home of the Rally Catalunya. Marcus Gronholm and Sebastian Loeb are fighting it out at the top of the leaderboard, but further down, France's Alex Bengay again showing how pacey he is on tarmac. He's currently 8th. 1 place in front, another Frenchman, Stéphane Sarrazin. He's Subaru's choice to take their second seat in all tarmac events. Francois Duval ended last season with his first ever WRC win in Australia, but he's having to fight it out here in a Skoda entered by First Motorsport. He's 10th.
Right car.
Chris Atkinson is 11th, his progress not helped by a shattered windscreen on stage 4.
Slow 8 left, tighten 7 on the crest, then long 5 right.
Manfred Stoll is in unfamiliar territory down in 12th. He's been complaining of understeer problems with the Peugeot 307 that was rushed into service following his accident in testing. Matthew Wilson leading the Stobart VK Ford Challenge in 13th. While Andreas Eigner flies the flag for Red Bull Skoda in 14th. Jari-Matti Latvala had been fighting to get into the top 8, but this moment on stage 4 sent him tumbling down the standings.
Jatkuu lyhytasen 5. Ei lähde.
On to the last 2 stages of the day, and this is rally leader Marcus Gronholm.
Täys. 7 oikein eri.
But he has a problem here.
Ja vasen eri ahdas.
He loses nearly a minute and a half to Loeb on this stage.
Hidas leikkaa. 3. Ja vasen pitkä nopea. Ja vasen hidas. 8. Ja nyppy vasen laita oikein helppo ahdas. Älä. 100.
What was wrong? I have no turbo, nothing. Engine is not overheating, but it's not going anywhere, so we have to go to check now.
And Gronholm loses over a minute on the final stage. Loeb is now the rally leader. And Mikko Hirvonen, now the leading Ford driver.
Vasen nopea tiukka käännä. 5. Oikein hidas menee. 6. Lyhyt vasen eri pidä.
But it looks like he has a problem. He's slowing.
Lyhyt vasen eri.
He loses 3 minutes on the stage, and the problem sounds a familiar one.
Some turbo failure, we think. We just don't have any power in the car. Otherwise it's okay, but it's just no power basically.
Sordo now in second. It just gets better for him. And now it's a Citroën 1-2. And Xavi Pons finds himself in third. The 2 Spaniards in the top 3. Petter Solberg is now in the frame. He's moved up to 4th. The problems of the Fords means a much-changed leaderboard at the end of the day. Behind the leading 4, Alex Bengay leapfrogged Jan Kopecky in the last 2 stages to go to 5th. But Gronholm and Hirvonen right out of it now. Gronholm 10th and Hirvonen 14th.
For Marcus, a terrible end to the day. What happened?
Something with the turbo and the pipe, and I lost the power on the first one after maybe 7 Ks. Then it was really difficult to manage without no boost, so we lost a lot of time.
Danny, you must be very pleased. This has been a great day for you so far.
Yes, a good day for me. Perfect, I think. Now it's second position in the rally. I never imagined this.
It was a nice battle with Marcus. He was leading with 10 seconds, and I found more confidence now with the setting we used in the last 2 stages, and I think it would have been a nice battle. Now the position is different. I have two Xara behind me, and the gap is more important. Okay.
But a sad reminder today of the risks involved in rallying. Co-driver Jörg Bastuk, seen here earlier in the day, died from injuries he received in an accident on stage 2. We send our condolences to his family and friends. The Rally Catalunya continues tomorrow.